This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too, okay? That's very important. And again, the like button, not twice, just once. Okay, let's get right into it. So we're talking about 50 Cent. We're talking about power, okay? But that's not the main part of this story. So 50 Cent's going back and forth with the guy at Comcast, the CEO. He is calling him out for messing up power at Comcast for no reason because they dropped stars. He says, this guy looked like he'd been pushed around his whole life. He needs to chill out and go to the golf course and sit down somewhere because Stars doesn't have enough programming for them to keep it, I guess. I don't know. There's a certain reason. I guess for some reason, they're dropping Stars. I guess it cost them money to have Stars. Whoever. It was a business move. 50 Cent's angry because, Power's on Stars. Power's ratings have been down, for certain reasons. I'm just as invested in the show as you are, but we got to admit that certain things are being stretched to do this last season. Then they're going to try to do spin-offs where you didn't have a great ending to the show. I mean, the show isn't ending with a cliffhanger, kind of like Breaking Bad did, where you could do a Better Call Saul and you could do a movie, that would pertain to extending characters' lives another whole couple years. Now, here's the real... So, Power's doing what it does, okay? And he's going at a CEO of a company. It might not be the best idea because that usually makes him hunker down more. And I don't see a lot of support rallying around this, I'm going to be honest. Now, the next thing is this BMF series, which if I were 50, I would have started doing this a year ago and got it picked up on Stars, because if he had done that, they might have had more programming, because the BMF story is a real story and people were going to believe it more because it was actually happened. And it's going to have a Wire type of feel because the way those guys, everything was moving with those guys was movie-like. You only see in the movies, So it seems like he might lose the rights to the BMF series. I think you get about 4 years when you acquire the rights because that's what happened with LT Hutton. LT Hutton is one of the production companies behind the Tupac movie. He had the rights back in 2011-12 and lost that. They expired. 4 years came up, nothing came out. They expired in 2016. 50 Cent acquired the rights in 2016. Past that, it's almost 2020. Now, 50's done a few casting calls, but they did the same over at LT Hutton's place, and nothing's happened. There's no confirmed home for it. There's no confirmed date when it's coming out. There's no confirmed test filming. No pilots done. It's looking like a good opportunity could be missed here. Now, I'm sure it's really hard to get these things greenlit and move forward without spending your own money. To spend the studio's money, it's expensive. And these things are expensive to put together. So I'm not faulting 50, but I would focus on that over the power thing that seems to have been fizzling out last season. I would be like, okay, it's time to double down on the BMF series and get that going because that's another, 6 years right there, 5 or 6 years. And that could also be extended with a movie afterwards, like you could do a lot with that. But instead, nothing. And I see that he's deleted some posts from his Instagram that pertain to this. They're not available anymore. So anyways, what do you guys think? I mean, I really want to see the BMF series. I was excited when I heard about it in 2016, just like everybody was. But now we're almost in 2020. We're 2 months away from 2020. Coming up on 4 years. It's a long time. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you go to get the merch below. I got the new paid in full hoodies. Those are hot. I'll check you guys on the next one. I wish I could. I'm so dumb. I didn't even put a picture of the paid in full hoodies on. They should be right below because they just went live. I appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one.